So what's good, y'all? It's real. I'm about to hurry up and make this video. So my phone get it done. This buzz shit keep motherfucker iPhone storage shit keep popping up. But look, but the reason I'm bringing this video is cause when I first woke up this morning, the first thing that hit my mind was slave jobs. Now yesterday I recorded a video. I was out in nature. You know what I'm saying? I was walking around grounding. Now I still ain't get to the barefoot walking yet, but going through a little process or whatever. I was leaning up against the tree for a little bit, maybe like a 5-10 minute meditation, right? But yeah, the first thing that hit my mind this morning when I woke up was slave jobs, and it just kept repeating. It was like slave jobs, slave jobs. But then it didn't hit me as to like why it was like why it was like why it kept playing in my mind. But then the more when I started like getting dressed and shit like that, it hit me. It was like record a video, like make a video about slave jobs, like just talk about it. And then it all started making sense. Like I just started thinking about like 9 to 5 jobs, or I guess just jobs in general where you get paid by the hour. You get paid per hour, right? And I was just thinking like it was like I think it was like a couple of times where I tried to put in an application for a job, and for some reason it was always like the something blocking me from getting a job. Like like before I came into what I am now, who I am right now, I was thinking like like the average person, like you get a job to make you some money. I tried to put in, and I was still in school at the time. I think this was like my sophomore year or something. And they had just opened like a new store. I think it was like a Target or something. And I tried to put in an application because they was just open and they was just hiring. So I tried to put me an application in early so I could get me a spot. But for some reason it was just like something was just blocking me from getting a job. Like I was like the timing was always off when I was trying to get a job. Like something just never worked out. Right. And and like it's kind of like I want to go back. I don't know if I ever spoke on this about I don't know if I ever spoke on this in the video, but it was a point in time at the very beginning of my spiritual awakening. I used to perceive information differently, right? Like I used to, like even now I see things as it is, like. But at this time, it was kind of like I could say like people could be talking to me, right? And say they could say something, and I would perceive that like totally different, not like offensive or personal now, but like as far as like the meaning or something like that, right? And somebody was having a conversation. Somebody was having a conversation with somebody, and I had overheard the conversation, but they was talking about getting a job, and I'm guessing they was like out of a job for like some months or almost a year or something like that. And when they was talking to somebody, they was like, I just want to work, or I just want to go back to work, or something like that, right? But when you hear me say that now, you probably not gonna perceive it like how I perceived it. Like when they said I just want to work, it sounded like something that a slave would say. Like I'm like we all know You all know slavery, hard labor, and stuff like that. Now, these 9 to 5 jobs out here. Not every 9 to 5 job is like labor jobs, but damn near that's what it is. If you Cause really, when you work a 9 to 5 job, you're not really getting paid what you're supposed to be getting paid. Like you really getting underpaid. Like the boss is paying you what you really, what he wants to pay you. You getting paid by the hour, right? You're not generating your own money. You generating the money that your boss is paying you. It's not the same. But man, all these motherfuckers bugs and shit, man. But I don't want to offend nobody. I don't want to offend nobody with slavery or nothing like that. But I'm just coming on this video to just to spread some knowledge, just to you know of what I was experiencing at the time and what you know the knowledge that I'm coming into. Man, all these motherfuckers bugs and shit, man. Trying to stop me from recording this video, but I just be hearing like day to day. I just be like all my life. I be seeing people. They be like if you been working a 9 to 5 job, like I don't really know everybody's schedule, but majority of the people that I know that work 9 to 5 jobs, they 9 times out of 10 they don't even have much time to tap in with themselves. Like they don't really, all they focus on is completing their work for the job. It's just like school. I was saying in the video that I made about school, like if you when you in school, you always you completing assignments, you doing work to keep your grades up, but you never really have time to tap in with yourself. And the high level grades you going in, the harder the work gonna be, because the workload going to increase and stuff like that. And when you go to high school and stuff like that, the workload is going to increase, and the more work you do depends on the better your grade gonna be, and the more you spend time on the work, completing the work and stuff like that, you're not really tapping in with yourself, getting answers to your life, to figure out what you want to accomplish in your life, you know. And that's the same thing with these jobs. Like you out here working for another man. You hoping that man pockets get better, how that man pockets get rich, but you're not really working for yourself. You ain't You're not working towards your goals. You hoping that man work towards his goals. And now I never really worked I've never had a 9 to 5 job, so I don't really know what it feels like. But all I know is just having your boss up your ass 24/7. Like just based off of me being in school, because I feel like that's what school, like that's all school is. Like you get it. It ain't really about the knowledge, because the knowledge in school bogus as hell. Like you don't really learn nothing that you really supposed to know. Like you just get a piece of paper for you to get a job. Like that's all. Like when you hear people talking, and you ask somebody right now, what do I need a diploma for? If you just ask a random person what you need a diploma for, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna tell you so you can go and get a job, so you can make you some money. That's really all school is for, so you can get a diploma and so you can work. Nothing about school or college says anything about entrepreneurship or working towards your own goals, right? And even if you do, if you thinking about doing stuff on your own, you're not even gonna have much time to do it, because you so focused on keeping your grades up, completing that workload that them teachers is giving you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to drop out of school, to be honest. I couldn't do it. I'm trying to accomplish it for myself, so therefore I don't gotta depend on nobody. And that's always how I've been, for real. That's always how I've been. I think that's one of the main reasons why at the time, I am how I am now, I wanted a job so I could make my own money. But I didn't at the time. I wasn't thinking about, you know, I wasn't thinking of it as like slave jobs and how it hit me in my mind. Like as soon as like it hit my, like when I woke up this morning, as soon as I had my mind, it was like slave jobs. And then I instantly started thinking about thinking about this video that I was watching. Somebody made a video about how jobs is slavery, right? Now, at the time that I watched it, everything resonated with, like when I watched the video, everything was resonating. But at the same time, I never worked a 9 to 5 job, so at the same time, it was kind of like it felt like I was kind of say going off the experience, but now that I'm getting in nature for myself and I'm starting to get downloads for myself, it's like the knowledge is like I'm kind of understanding it better and stuff like that. But for those of y'all, man, if y'all watching this video, man, if y'all work a 9 to 5 job, if y'all working in these restaurants or you know, now of course if you just a regular program person out here, you're not gonna understand what I'm talking about until you start upping your level of consciousness and you start to look through life with different lenses. Like when I'm telling you right now, everything didn't start to change until I started sun gazing. When I started sun gazing, everything that I started to perceive, like everything changed. Like school changed, you know. I started to look at stuff totally different, and like you like when you start to connect and you start to tap in with yourself, you're gonna start to see people for who they truly are. Like, and you gonna know the people, like even people they try to put on their disguise, they're gonna try to put on a mask and fake it like two-faced people. Like they're gonna try to put on the front in front of you, but you're gonna be able to see through it all because you see right through them like a glass mirror or something. Like telling you, it's like 50-50. It's gonna be like, I ain't gonna say it's gonna be like hard, but like the transition is gonna be, for some people it's gonna be new. Like I remember for me it was like new, but looking back on it, I was enjoying the experience because it was like I'm open to new things. So I wasn't really phased by it, but it was just I was more so kind of looking for what's next. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I really do encourage y'all, man, to get y'all some sun. But y'all see, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's like some sun right there. You know, I'll be sitting right here getting me some sun. You know, I might go get me some nature later. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I really do encourage y'all, man, to get y'all some sun, man. Get y'all some nature. If y'all do find some free time, man, you know, just get in nature, walk around. You know what I'm saying? Just let your thoughts be, man. Just think about anything you want to accomplish, man. Watch how, and you know, speaking affirmations is very important too. And watch how everything shift in your favor. I'm telling you. We are connected. All you gotta do, man, just tap in with yourself, man. Speak what you want, and be careful. Be careful what you speak, cause you gonna get what you ask for. You gonna get what you speak into the universe. That's what you gotta watch the conversations you have with certain people. You know, if certain people don't serve, don't play a part in what you're trying to, it's not helping you get to where you're trying to get to. Don't serve a part in your life. you know, just cut them off, you know. Be alone if you have to, shit. Man, I've been alone, you know, I go everywhere by myself for real. And it's been like this for like 2 years. Still getting used to it. Now I'm still manifesting stuff to this day, man. It's a continuous cycle, man, with this, you know, this elevation. You know, when you leveling up in life, man, it don't never stop. The level up never stop. The grow up never stop. But I ain't gonna keep this video going for too much longer though. I just want to get out here, you know, talk about this slave jobs, this slavery. And you know, when you up your level of consciousness, if you if you if you start to tap in with yourself, you want to start to experience different shit. I'm telling you. But make sure y'all take care of yourselves, man. Level up. It's that time. Yeah, I'm out though.